one linear and one quadratic. So I don't need to give this as much time as the previous lesson. They're more difficult, but the way I see it, that there's only really two types that you could get in the exam, and there's only one method to use to solve this. So it's a bit like the degree 2 systems. You have two equations, two unknowns, x and y, and you want to solve them. So I'll just go straight in with 1a as an example. So I tell you that I won't even answer that. Y equals x minus 1, y equals x squared minus 4x minus 1. Now, we have elimination, substitution, graphical, matrix method, all of that, but only one of those methods work for this.
And just factorize?
No, substitution. We can't use elimination because it's, well, I suppose actually in this case we could cancel the y's. But substitution is the best method because we know that this is equal to y and this one's equal to y, so therefore by putting this in here I get x minus 1 equals x squared minus 4x minus 1. Yeah, now I get x squared minus 5x and they cancel, so that's plus 0 equals 0. Now you have a choice. You can use the quadratic formula, you can factorize, you can complete the square, whatever. You solve this and you get x equals 0 or square root, 5 are the two answers. Now I need to find the y's. So I take my answers for x and put them back in here. And I get y equals minus 1 or 4. So these are my two answers. First answer is 0 minus 1. And the second answer is 5, 4. And I ask you to give me a rough sketch. So what I mean by that is you do something like this. Draw a quick graph. 0 minus 1, that would be somewhere here, wouldn't it? Maybe not so far down. And then 5, 4, where would that be? That would be somewhere about here, wouldn't it? Now, the first one, what shape is it? What shape is this?
Problem.
No, the first one here. First one, this one.
Straight line.
This one.
Straight line.
Yes. So you have something like this. And then this second one here.
Problem.
Quadratic. Parabola, yeah. So your situation is this. This is the reason you have two answers. Because the line meets the quadratic twice.
Yes.
So that's why there's two answers. So when I say a rough sketch, like literally that, no need to put any numbers in, okay? I just want you to visualize what the answers mean. So that's the reason for two answers here, because the curve meets the line twice. Will you always get two answers? No, sometimes you get one answer. One answer would look like this, where the line and the curve, they meet only at one place. And then is it possible that you have no answer?
Yes.
Yeah. Easy. The quadratic never meets the line. So, you can have 2, 1, or no answers for these problems. In this case, I had 2 answers. But it could easily be 1 and easily be no answer. Yeah, you can check. I would like everybody to do, as an example, to practice now, 1D. Can everybody do 1D for me now? And then I'll do it in a moment. So 1D. Okay. Do we have an answer yet? Okay. Some people must be finished. So let's have a look at D. So I have y equals 3x minus 11, and I have y equals 3x squared minus 3x minus 8. So I get 3x minus 11 equals 3x squared minus 3x minus 8. So I have 3x squared minus 6x plus 3 equals 0. I'll factorize it, but before factorizing, I'll divide everything by 3. Now I'll factorize. Well, I can see that it must be, there's no choice, minus 1 and minus 1. So I actually only have one answer here, x equals 1. So that means y would equal minus 8.
Yeah.
So now time for the rough sketch. Yeah. Oh, Sanita, you, not sorry. Rosmisa, you don't look happy with this. Is it okay? Are you sure? All right. Did you get the same answer? Yeah. But I could have sworn I heard you say minus 8 10 seconds ago. Wasn't you? No. All right. You put x equals 1 back into this.
Not the second one.
Or the second one. You get the same answer.
I got 0.
No. No. Bad, Ali. Bad.
0. 3, 0, and the
Don't make me come down to you.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's better.
Yeah, all right. It's all right, Ali. Happens to the best of us. Okay. Now, but I know I'm joking. Yes, you can put them into either, but actually, it is a good point. If you can choose either of them, why not choose the smaller of the two? The linear. Yeah, well, I mean, this is the thing. People are human. So you might as well choose the one that means it's less likely to make a small mistake. Okay. Where was I? Sketch. So a rough sketch, I don't know, something like this.
That should be the idea. Because the straight line, the y-intercept and minus and then.
No, you rough.
Yes, you can see on this case that it's roughly minus 11.
Oh, yeah. Right?
Yeah, this is fine, isn't it? Yeah. Sorry, Tanish, when I say rough sketch, I should really emphasize very rough sketch. I don't even care about
You want to see only the quadratic when we touch the line.
Yeah, I want to see the quadratic touches the line, and you know, I want this point to be at least in the right quadrant. You know, it's 1 and minus 8, so it should be here. It shouldn't be in these, right? So when I say rough sketch, I really want to see this point in the correct quarter, and I want to see a quadratic and a line that meet only once at that point. And that's enough, yeah?
When you place the points on the graph,
Yeah.
the currents 1
Yeah.
minus 8.
Yeah. But I'm not even marking the numbers in, because I said a rough sketch. Yeah. One what? Which quadratic?
The one with
Ah, now be careful. Yeah. So listen, that's a good point. Listen. This quadratic has how many roots? 1. But that has no relationship to this quadratic, which has 2 roots, because that is actually this quadratic here. So this quadratic having only 1 root is telling me that they meet once. But it has no information about the other quadratic. It can't tell me anything about that. Okay. We're happy with that? Sorry. Of course you're not happy with this. It's maths. Do you understand this?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. Right, now I'll do one from number 2.
So why did we choose for x, 0 and for y?
Yeah, sorry, this 1 minus 8. Yeah. I mean, that's the answer. Yeah. Okay. Now, this is still the same. You still have 1 linear and 1 quadratic. But it's a little bit more complicated because you don't have y equals conveniently given to you at the start. But that's okay. We just need to rewrite one of them. So, which one should we rewrite? The first one. It's easier to get the y. So I can take this and say, I'll do a couple of steps in my head, but you get y equals 2 over 11x plus 54 over 11 when you rewrite it. Yep. So, I take this answer and substitute it into the second equation for y. So now, I get 4x squared plus xy minus 5y squared equals 0. Right. Expanding time. Yeah. 2 over 11. Well, I'll just pause for a minute. Okay, so continuing, expanding 2 over 11x squared plus 54 over 11x minus 5 brackets 4 over 121x squared plus 216 over no, yes, 121, is that right? Students with the calculators, that's right.
Yes.
That's right. Yeah, sorry, I'm expanding this bracket here. Plus 121. No.
2916.
2916, thank you. What?
Will we get something like that in the exam? Those numbers.
Yes! Because, no! Hey, I deliberately picked these numbers so that they turn out to be simple. Trust me.
Sure.
Trust me. I'm a maths teacher. Yeah. Now it looks bad right now, but it's not. So, what I do next, before continuing, is I multiply everything by 121. So, what? What? What?
The second one.
What second one?
16 over 1x.
Where? Here?
2 over 11.
216 over 121x. I'm expanding this here.
Oh,
You know-
yeah.
Yeah.
2 times 7.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. You just got schooled. All right, now. Multiplying everything by 121. So, that would be 484x squared plus 22x squared plus 540 plus 594. I'll just wait. 594?
The,
Problem?
it should be minus 2 over 11 and minus 54 over 11.
Where? Here?
No. Yeah. Go up. Go up. Sorry.
No, that's plus. Yeah, it's okay. Right, now, the great thing is when I multiply this by 121, all those 121s cancel. So I just have to multiply by 5 now. So minus 20x squared minus 1064. No, sorry. 1080. X. Alright, the last one. 2916 multiplied by 5. 14. 5. 80. Now, are we... Those are right, yes? I sure hope so. Okay. 484x squared plus 22x squared. That is 49.
486.
Oh, and then minus 20, yeah, so 486 x squared. Alright, so, hey, listen, you don't need to talk. So this one, and this one I did. Okay, so now I have 594 minus 1080x. What's that, please?
Minus 486.
Minus 486x. Yeah, I see what you did there, Mr. Stephen. You and your crazy numbers. It looks like they're all cancelling. And then this is at the end. Minus 14580. Now I'm willing to bet I deliberately did this so that we can divide all of these by 486. Well, 2 for sure, yeah. Witchcraft? No. It's called maths, my friend. 30. Now, that's a nice quadratic at the end. And not only that, it has factors.
Then I bet you were proud of it.
Dang proud. Minus 6 and plus 5. So, we get 2 answers here. X equals minus 5 or 6. So, to get the y, I should put them back into this one here. So I'll let you do that. Tell me what you get for y. Minus, so it'll be minus 10 over 11 plus 54 over 11. It's going to be 3, is it, for y? 4. And then the other one? 6 also? Yeah. So my 2 points are minus 5, 4 or 6, 6. So when I make these questions, I'm not just picking numbers. I'm deliberately picking numbers that'll make things like this happen at the end. Will that happen in the exam? No, I mean, it doesn't have to work out nicely like this, of course not. But it should. You know, it should, if they pick a good question.
Do we skip?
Yes.
Yeah, which I didn't bother to do because I've done that in the first one. It's meets twice. Quadratic and the linear meets twice.
Yeah, but in the quadratic we have the y squared and the x squared. Can you show us?
Oh! Yeah, it's a hyperbola rather than a parabola. Yeah, actually that's why I didn't say sketch. So we don't have the graph of
It's
this
not a
yet.
parabola, it's hyperbola.
Yes, yeah, it's not a parabola. Yeah.
Hyperbola is or
You know what? We can actually sketch in the program later. We can have a look at it. But yeah, I actually didn't ask you to sketch these, okay? So you don't need to sketch number 2. In fact, we don't have to sketch. We only need to sketch linear, quadratics, and cubics so far. Okay? So which ones do I need you to do? This. All right. Down the side. GHI, GH. Yep. Yep.
It's if it's positive, so it means there's two
2 intersection points, yep.
If it's equal to 0, there's
1 intersection point.
and
No intersection points. By the way, when or if there was only one answer here, it means the line touches the curve only once. That line has a special name now.
Quart.
Not only once.
Solution.
Solution. Oh.
Quart.
1%.
But it is a solution. No.
There's such as like in 1 point.
Only 1 point.
I know in Russian. In centimeters. Yeah, that.
Yeah, that's it. So it's tangent.
Oh, yeah. I said it is. It has like the same tangent. And
Tangent adjacent.
and well,
I mean, it's both English.
Yeah.
So,
but then we also have the normal
yeah, normal.
perpendicular to tangent.
Yes. Actually, yeah, that's a bit of useful vocabulary. We'll cover it later in the semester. Tangent meets only once. What you said, chord, that's twice.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Yeah. CH. Yeah, like in a circle. Yeah. Okay, so you can start working on those. You've got a few minutes, 10 minutes, okay? So you can work on your homework then.